Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on. Okay, all set to go. Now it's the DH, Willie Castro. Line drive, base hit down the line. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
That one the other way. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around third. He'll score, and the Twins have the lead.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
Byron Buxton now at the plate as he swings through strike one. On the ground, makes a sliding stop, over to first, and save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Scott makes the catch. Runner tags for home, the relay, and he's in there as a run scores.
That wasn't your standard sac fly.
Here's Royce Lewis.
Number 62. Kyle Leahy.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And that's strike one. Buxton on the run. Swing and a miss. Throw to second and great jump. And that one ripped into right, and foul ball.
Just a matter of inches from picking up an RBI base hit and maybe a double in the process. That was barely foul.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss.
Runner goes again. Up the middle. Win. Play is made. 2 out. Puts the tag on. And it's a double play. That ends the inning. Bottom of the first, and now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Lewis tossed to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
On the ground to third. On to France, and Contreras is retired. Top of the second, and now for the Twins, Ty France. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. And the leadoff man aboard. Brooks Lee getting ready to hit. Ground ball right side. Donovan. Off balance speed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And that one is lifted in the air. Scott sizing this one up. Brings it in. 2 down. So the batting order turns over. This is Willie Castro. A double and a run scored his first time up. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the second. Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. Out to short. Correa over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Larnach puts it away for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Lars Nootbaar will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. Lined, and that's a base hit. Rocco Baldelli. So they turn to their closer, Yohan Duran.
Now pitching for Minnesota, number 59, Yohan Duran.
Fly ball to right. Wallner on his way over. He makes the grab, and that is that.
Now pitching.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, JoJo Romero.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that one fouled off. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Ripped to short. Slings it across. That takes care of Correa. Here's Trevor Larnach. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Zach Thompson appears to be getting loose. King also getting ready. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Byron Buxton. Reached on an infield single his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Romero goes 5 feet 11 inches, 215 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Larnach, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that one hammered. That's back there. Can't get there, too slow to get after it. In to score from first. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Matt Wallner. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Outside with a breaking ball. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here in St. Louis as we go to the last of the third. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Late on that fastball.
You know, these Cardinals definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog. Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time, and guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And now Mason Wynn, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Hit on the ground to the right side, and a base hit knocks in a run. They'll throw to third. The tag. 1 out left for the Cardinals. Here's Contreras now. 0 for 1 so far. Slice down the right side. Burleson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The Cards down to their final strike. And now 1 and 2.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That's off the inside corner. Full count, 3 and 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two outs on the ground, and this should do it. That's the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it.